Hi, my name is Peter. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm tearing down the art of FIEP Westendorp, a super famous Dutch illustrator. Sorry. And the ironic thing is, she's paying me to replace it with my own art. What? More about that later. There's a few more interesting things about this project. I'm going to be painting 5 murals in this building. And the kids that live here are going to provide the ideas for it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I hope you're going to like it. Let's go. Alright, so here's the idea. One of the requirements for this assignment is the participation of the kids that live in the building. So I've been thinking about how I can gather their ideas and incorporate them into my design without it becoming too much of a chaotic, random collection of things. Then I remembered, when I grew up, my parents had an old typecase on the wall. In Dutch we call it a letterbak, which was basically a flat wooden box with tiny compartments that held a collection of small souvenirs, curiosities they've collected over the years. I want to take this idea of putting random things into compartments and use it to gather ideas from the kids. We're going to have a big drawing session and I've prepared a few templates for them to work with. I'm going to bring pencils and a bunch of markers. Let's see what they come up with.
Yeah, that was so much fun. I really like all the stuff they come up with, and to further articulate the concept, I've categorized their ideas into 5 different realms. This way, when you ascend through the building, you travel from the ocean over land, through the sky and into space. I've created a color scheme for each mural, and then I drew their ideas in my own style. I also really love the idea of the female portraits, so I'm going to include that as well. So each wall will feature a woman that is in some way connected to the realm. I will introduce them later in the video, so stay tuned. For now, enough of the talking, time to paint! Alright, 1 down, 4 to go. You may have noticed this concept includes a lot of straight lines. And it may come as no surprise that I like my lines level. So let me introduce my new favorite tool, the cross-line laser. Alright, 2 down, 3 to go. Before we move on, I'd like to introduce the sponsor of this project. These iconic illustrations by the legendary FIEP Westendorp have been up here for 8 years and were donated by the FIEP Westendorp Foundation. When the people that live here decided it was time for something new, they got in touch with the foundation again, and not only were they totally okay with me taking them down, they also decided to pay for the new artwork. Which is super awesome, so a big shout out to FIEP. I felt really bad destroying your beautiful images. In my defense, I did try to salvage some of them, so to make up for it, I included this little tribute to my personal favorite FIEP character. Moving on. One day I'll be big and famous, and they'll fix me some scaffolding or even a scissor lift. Until that time comes, I'll just fix it myself. Yes, 3 down, 2 remaining. Big shout out to my buddy Cliff. I asked him to help me out with this one, which is a total insult to his incredible skills, but he came anyway because he's a super friendly guy. He's also an amazing artist, so go find him on Instagram. Yes. And that's number 4. So, as promised, a little bit of background information on the women that I've included in the murals. Each of them is or was a pioneer in their field and has been of great influence in one way or another. This is Mae Jemison, the first African-American woman to travel into space working for NASA. This is Sarah Winnemucca. She was a Native American educator, tribal leader, and activist for fair treatment and education of local tribes. And this is Wangari Maathai, an environmental and political activist and the first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. This is Amelia Earhart, an American aviation pioneer and the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. Lastly, this is Joan Murrell Owens. She was an American educator and marine biologist and the first African American woman to get a PhD in geology. There's a QR code next to each mural that takes you to a website with more information on these women and this project in general. I've put the link in the description, feel free to check it out. Alright, time to show you the last of the 5 murals. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button and please subscribe if you haven't already. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching this all the way to the end. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. See you next time.